Who's your man that's here? I don't recognise him without the beard. Is this someone new?
Yeah,
Who
yes.
is it?
I did. I took a couple of years off myself when I shaved the beard, alright? You don't need to rub it in.
Is it one of those things where you're down doing your like neck and just a little bit more? Oh, it's gone.
It was basically, yeah, it was no going back. I hit a moment where I was eating my Weetabix every morning, and I'd have to go up and just clean my mustache of Weetabix, and I was like, that's it.
That's Weetabix for later.
I tried it for a week, but my co-workers did not like it.
No.
Customers as well.
Are you obliged to keep your face clean and shaven?
Not obliged.
Encouraged?
It's
Not
to
encouraged.
have a beard.
No, I don't even know. No, I've never been commented
Okay.
on my my beard.
I like
They
that.
could do it behind my back, but that's
Yeah.
just what it's all about.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 24. It's the JB Waffle Hour.
Oh, hi.
JB
Hi, everybody.
Waffle
Didn't know
Hour.
you guys were here.
JB Waffle Hour. Talking and tea. What more do you want?
Tea and talking.
How was your weekend, Bertie?
Well, first of all, our running order.
Oh, sorry.
Don't forget to tell everybody.
Sorry.
We oh, I forgot to bring the dices for the waffle game.
Dice.
Yeah.
Oh, for picking
Yeah.
who's going to do it? Is that what you're
asking
doing?
Oh, yeah,
and who's answering?
Rock, paper, scissors, so.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do rock,
yeah,
paper,
yeah.
scissors
Okay.
later. And then we have the shell bombs at the end, which is always good.
Shell bombs.
John, you haven't had a shell bomb yet.
No, no
Have you
shell
a
bomb.
shell bomb prepared for today?
Yeah, I have a shell bomb.
Okay, we'll go
Excellent.
with
Yeah.
Johnny's shell bomb. then
Yeah, I have
today.
a shell
Excellent.
bomb.
And then we'll see who does, because you played the waffle game last week.
Yes. And almost
So
got
then-
there.
Yeah, so we'll see
4 to
who,
5.
who does it this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our main topic. Now, I'm going to say the topic because are we actually going to do the topic?
Let's try and see.
Okay. So we had an idea to talk about Marvel versus DC,
Mm.
or Marvel and DC. Not really Marvel versus DC.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Sure.
I've no ill feelings towards either side.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have a quiz set up, and what the idea was to see what our general knowledge is without researching.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how much do we know about Marvel and DC just by knowing stuff?
Mm.
So it should be interesting.
Mm.
And we've got the quiz lined up. I think it's 50 questions. We don't have to do all 50.
Are
But
any
it's
three of us like major fans of the franchises? Like, are you?
Like
Are we all?
I watch it, like, but
We're not just like we're not fanboys, are we?
like
We're just
if,
like
if you
we're
said
normal
to
people.
me about like
I kind of like Marvel.
like Hawkeye,
Yeah.
you know, what do you think of
I like
Hawkeye?
stuff.
I wouldn't be like, he doesn't shoot the arrows properly. That is not technically correct. I'm not going to be like one of them. Like,
That's not a Marvel fan. That's an archery fan, I think.
that's a,
Oh,
that's a whole
okay.
different person altogether. I don't know what that kind of person is.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be a particularly big Marvel fan, but it all seeps in. The kids watch Marvel stuff,
Hmm.
yeah, I like
so it's all kind of in there. It's
There isn't enough DC stuff out there. I
yeah,
think.
there isn't.
It's
no.
harder to watch a DC movie, to be honest.
Marvel, Jesus, Marvel is streaks ahead. I think
They are.
we're getting into our.
They're cooler.
yeah,
topic,
no,
aren't we?
it's
They have Ryan Reynolds.
it's the review of the week first.
No, Ryan Reynolds is part of which franchise? He's in the
Uh,
X-Men.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the X-Men are a
Marvel.
little bit different, though. I don't think they're fully Marvel or something.
No,
they're
because
different.
who owns them.
Yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, we'll get into that, I'd say.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the review of the week. What's been happening since last week? I am now the proud owner of 6 lambs.
Yeah, your daddy,
Oh,
sheep daddy,
Yes.
sheep daddy.
So I've 6
the
lambs.
cousin of Puff Daddy.
Three. I'm going to shorten it now to Shh Daddy.
Class.
Or Eep Daddy.
Eep.
And has it been? You've been up doing night feeds and
No, they all came at lunchtime. I don't know what the story is. Lunchtime
Panda.
Friday, lunchtime Monday, lunchtime Tuesday.
Yeah.
They're either like really good sheep or it's just a complete coincidence.
On the clock.
they'll be gone at a certain lunchtime as well. I'd say at some stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's not for another few months.
that's sad.
It is. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't get attached to them. Have you named any of them?
No, 001, 002.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right.
Don't name them because it is very. It's heartbreaking when you have to actually eat them then
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
personally I probably won't be eating them, but
Really?
yeah, well,
Why not eat
What?
one of your sheep?
they just go into the food chain like.
What if one sheep is like isn't able to have babies anymore? Would you not send him off to the butcher or send her off to the butchers and take it back home then?
Just eat her
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
then.
Well, you cull them, but that's mutton then. That's not lamb. Mutton tastes different.
Yeah. Is it much different?
Yeah, I think it's a bit tougher, right?
All right. Okay.
Because it's older, like.
But
Could be-
will
could be
you
5 or
get
6 years old?
if you send off lambs? Can you request to get some of them back?
Oh yeah,
your
yeah,
own,
oh
like?
yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, I said that really loud. Oh yeah, yeah. You can do because eventually I would like to have a lamb box to sell to people. with organic lamb, but that's a bit down.
A lamb box. Like as in like a lamb box, and you put your hand in, and you're like, I'll take that one. Or like, what is it?
No, so you'll
describe
open
this lamb box.
Surprise lamb box.
The finest cuts of Woodview Farm organic lamb.
Is it a nose?
And they're alive.
No, they're already cut up.
Dead lamb box. Jesus, what kind of box is this?
Is that movie? What's the movie with Brad Pitt? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Okay, so it's a dead lamb box. Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's for your dinner, like.
At least it's not my wife's head, I guess.
Jesus, sorry if there's any vegans listening.
Yeah, don't worry, there will be vegan lamb available.
Or Brad Pitt fans.
It's just an empty box.
Brad Pitt fans. So, yeah, good news. That's great news. Congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
So 6 to go.
Did you have to actually pull any out yourself?
No.
They're all just there.
Yeah. They came out themselves. Just carried them up to the shed, put them in the pen for 24 hours, and then make sure they're all right.
Very handy.
No foxes yet.
I know there's 3 of us are guys, but giving birth must be pretty easy, like. So, like, obviously, like the sheep did it on their own.
Oh Lord!
Just so you know, John does not speak for the Waffle Hour podcast. That is his own opinion.
There's a disclaimer on the Instagram page.
He's trying to be diverse.
All photos are.
You're looking for controversy there.
He's been in. You were in when your wife was giving birth.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Were you handing out cigars in the waiting room?
I was eating pizza. No, I offered her one. She was not happy with.
So look, will we get into our news?
Yeah, anything happened to you this week?
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I just got a text from my wife. It's live.
She knows. Okay, let's do the news.
Oh no, Offaly won the Division 4 league.
That was going to be in my news. Okay,
it's too late. Okay.
Bertie,
go ahead
tell us.
with your
No,
news.
tell us your news. The rest of your news. I was going to announce it, but
so on Sunday in Burr, around just after 3 o'clock.
It was, yeah.
Chills.
Yeah. Ooh, ghosts. Oh no, wait.
Don't.
Yeah, they won. They done well. They won by 5 points in the end.
Right.
Probably scored a couple more points in the last 10 minutes, but we didn't. And Limerick scored their 4th goal around the 50th minute. So it was tense stuff last 10 minutes. But you had confidence in them. You knew they could. There was a few goals in them, like so.
Yeah.
Limerick played well. Now they scored 4-4. So they didn't score many points, but the goals kept them in it.
Were they leading at half time? Or did you just go in leading?
It was 3-1 to 9 points.
They looked strong in the first half, all right.
Yeah, the goals kept them in touch, but some of the points Offaly swung over were fantastic points. Like.
Yeah.
And the first time listeners, like, what are you to the Offaly team?
They're S&C coach. So the fact that they were much fitter than the other team, I know not much fitter, but they were a little bit. But like the team that's losing will always look unfit. Because they have to chase the game.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, I mean, Limerick obviously done all the same hard work, same hard running and stuff, but it's just the nature of football. Once you're losing, you'll always look that little bit unfit or like.
Yeah.
You know, but no, they done well, finished strong now. The Roisin, the sub, came on, scored the 5th point, swung it over with about a minute to go. So
lovely.
Fair play to her.
5 points was a bit safer than 3 or 4, like, you know, in the game, especially final. Like.
So for GAA noobs, not saying that I am one, of course I'm not, but what happens now?
The first round of Leinster is on Easter Sunday.
Excellent. And have you got your opponent yet?
Yeah, so we're playing Wicklow first round,
nice.
Leash second round, I think Louth third round, but that's not till May. That's in May then.
And what's are they particularly strong, or what way?
We played Wicklow in a challenge early in the year, but challenges don't really mean anything in January. But we've a good chance of beating Wicklow, I think. Their course were in Division 3, so they're strong. And Lee should be the strongest one, possibly.
Right.
We played Louth already. Got a good player there, Kate Flood. But I think we could beat Louth. Louth is probably the more even, be on the same par maybe as Offaly. And I think Offaly is a little bit better than Wicklow. And then Laois is probably the best team in that group. Going on, like, they've been challenging for the intermediate last couple of years. Played well, like. And they were senior, like, for ages as well, till they got relegated. So they'd be strong enough, like.
And for a betting man or woman, what sort of odds do you think you'd have?
Well, I'm pretty confident Offaly get out of the group.
Right.
I haven't looked at who's the other side, but like Westmead's gone up, so you have Kildare there, But like they started the league really strong, but then didn't get to the league final.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of petered out a bit. So you see, it all depends on when you have the team ready to hit their form. Like so, but it's if you get to the final, it's 6 Sundays in a row.
Right.
So if you build up a nice bit of momentum, winning games, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the mammy will never see you then.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And do you have access to the opposing team's water bottles or anything?
No.
Say if I was to put on a bet, there's no way that you could maybe,
No.
Okay.
But I mean,
we could bet the opposite way.
they've
Yeah.
got. Well, you could.
No, I wouldn't bet against
In
them.
fairness to them, they've got so much better since we
He's got
started.
sheep
like,
power.
I keep going back to we had train on the 28th of December in Croton, and we were just like, what are we doing here? They were just like they couldn't do their runs. A load of them got injured,
Right.
pulling muscle left, right, and centre. Just thinking, what's going on? But in fairness, they knuckled down after that because it's over Christmas too. And I mean, they had 4, 8, must be 16 weeks since Christmas, is it? And they've been flat out doing the runs, and all the runs you put ahead of them, and all the sprint work and everything. They just knuckle down and they get it done, even on bad nights. So some nights in Walsh Island, like it was so cold that my feet didn't warm up until the next day.
Right.
And I mean, they put their shoulder to the wheel, and fair play to them. They have this week off now because they've earned it. I mean, regardless of what the result was on Sunday, they earned a few days off anyway. So they went out Sunday night and had I think 1 point and went home.
Right. Was this what would be the local for the girls there? Would it be the Bridge in Tullamore?
Yeah, I think they went to the Bridge, and I think some was there a place called Dyton's or something. No,
Not sure. No, I'd just like to
Was
say
it a pub?
that
we they started in Burr because we went to the County Arms and we had a ham and turkey dinner. Very nice, fair play to them.
right. Saturday the 16th of April, there's a band called the Supertones are playing down in the Bridge House in Tullamore. So,
The
if
16th of
Great
April.
band, actually. Great band.
yeah, they're fantastic.
That's next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend, next Saturday.
Oh,
That's
actually,
in
Easter
Offaly.
Saturday.
Is it?
Next weekend.
It is. Oh, you're right, yeah.
They won't be there. They're out in the first round of Leinster on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Now, I mean, I suppose they could go and not drink.
They could.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
is it like a no-name disco? No. There's no alcohol. No.
What is it? It's a
Wait,
Savage Hill band.
You could
Good wedding band.
You could come along as well, and we could do a live podcast from there.
Mm.
The heart of Offaly.
Oh yeah.
Represent.
What did they call it? Not the Mystic Midlands. What did they call it on Tourism Ireland?
Misty. The Misty Midlands, is it?
Never heard a
Some-
term for the
or
Midlands,
the-
actually. I apologise.
The Hidden Heartland? No.
Manky.
Do you know the way
Manky
there's
Midlands.
the ancient East and the wide Atlantic way?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Midlands is called something as well.
Is
isn't
it?
I think so.
I think the Mystic something, yeah.
Mystic
Yeah.
sounds good. Will we go with the Mystic
Yeah.
Midlands?
Yeah. What's that
The
song
missing-
that can
missing
play in the
counties.
background from your man Van Morrison?
Bright Eyed Girl.
No, Into the Mystic or something. Doesn't he have a song like that?
I'm not sure.
I'm not. I'm honestly not as smart as that
Okay.
to know things.
Rest in you, Scottie.
Okay, it's news time, is it? Patrick McLaughlin.
Oh wow.
There's
What's
more
going on?
Patrick news. This will die out at some stage. People will start getting sick of this. But anyway, CCTV, take your time, footage from a bank robbery in Osnabrück appears to show a flat-capped man involved in the loading of money bags into the back of a, can you guess?
Fiat Panda.
A Fiat Panda.
Panda, that was the one that was abandoned last week.
Yes,
Got the
yeah. He
alternator
also got
working.
it up. He got it up and working. But audio footage was captured on one of the, I think it was one of the security cameras, and it's a suspected Boardsmill accent. So if you wouldn't mind just passing that to Bertie there, could you just call that out? They're going to try and match it with your accent there.
I've been told I have a Monaghan accent.
It's fairly Boardsmill now. What does that say?
I'll read it out there.
I'll.
Yeah. No, do it in your proper accent now. Don't be all punctual.
Tango Alpha. I'll take good care of those bags, lads.
Yeah, okay. So they're going to match up that audio. I'm going to send that snippet off, and they're going to try and match it off.
Hang on. Sorry, I didn't realise this is wrote in capitals. Hang on a second.
Your thickest Boardsmill. Anyway, before he was seen kind of speeding away at about 23 kilometres an hour. So we're trying to confirm whether he's actually been involved in a bank robbery now. But he's heading north. Osnabrück is another 15 to 20 kilometres north of Dortmund.
Okay.
So he's heading north, possibly Denmark.
That's the industrial band that we were talking about. Mike.
Yeah, we went on for ages about an industrial band that we knew nothing about.
We're just like Dortmund, Schalke. Find out who else on. Cologne, yeah.
So that's Patrick. Youth Mass news.
Did they get? Please say they got in touch.
Do we have
Come
contact?
on.
You're gonna like this
Come
one.
on, Youth Mass.
I have been in contact
Oh, no way.
with the main man from Youth Mass, Mr. William Gray. I sent him a message on Instagram about 4 days ago. I tracked him down.
Oh, wow.
And William,
I thought he found us there.
no, William didn't know anything about this. He didn't know anything about this. And I said to him what we were doing and how he'd come up on the podcast. And he was like, oh, sure, send us a link. So I sent him a link. You can do this on Spotify now, where you go to a certain point in the podcast and you can send it from there. So I sent him a link to all of the stuff that when they came up.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe that this was happening. So he said that himself and I think the bass player are going to come on to the podcast.
Oh my God.
Youth Mass are coming on the podcast.
Thank God I was sitting down there, lads.
That's one of my wonderful
After all these
news
years.
events. Youth Mass are going to come on and they're going to do a podcast at some stage in the near future.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So we'll get talking to them.
That song is very close to my heart. Brings me back to my home place.
That is brilliant. So we finally sourced something. That's brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah, we got there. So I wonder maybe if we could get them to even play the song live. Wouldn't that be class?
Ooh, getting hot flushes.
I know. Making dreams happen. It's like Make-A-Wish Foundation for Bertie, our poor little sick boy from Boardsmill. Yeah, so there you go. Youth Mass has finally come to fruition after the weeks of...
Good stuff.
You can tell us the history of the name.
Yeah, they can give us the history of the band. My next thing was actually the Offaly ladies, but I can get rid of that now.
Oh yeah, well
gone.
you can still watched the game.
I did, I did. It was a fantastic game.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly a GAA guy, but I did enjoy it. He's looked strong. Second half, he's looked particularly strong. I was worried for you in the first half.
That cameraman got me in the dugout at half time.
He did, yeah. I was sending you texts, and I was looking to see if he'd check his phone at certain times. He didn't.
Oh.
So very professional, I have to say.
Yeah, no one's on. At half time I was checking. I don't know if you specifically text me when that picture was being taken down.
Yeah, did you see the picture? Did you put that in the group?
No, I put it up on my...
I seen one in the middle of the pitch.
There was one where he was looking at his phone and smiling.
Yeah, it was half time.
This time you had a drum in your hand.
No, this is a different one. It was like close up of him looking at his phone and smiling.
Ah, right.
And
Class.
yeah, I said, what did I say to you? Find yourself someone who looks at their phone like Bertie looks at it when I text him.
That's brilliant. You do look happy that someone texted
you said it better in text there.
I did, yeah. I kind of tripped over that a little bit. Okay, next bit of news.
The Waffle van.
It's not about the Waffle van, that's pending. The time capsule. You did the census on Sunday, did you?
Yes.
It's illegal not to.
I was counting 4 different homes.
Were you?
Yes.
So did 4 different people have to write down all of that stuff for you?
Were you counted and your census home already? No, I wasn't. You can put me down on mine. I want to try and get on as many as I could.
Oh my God, that is horrific for whoever was is going to be collecting those.
Hup Mayo.
So there was. I was just looking at the stats of it. There was a €2,500 fine, and then on conviction or indictment, a fine of up to €44,000.
What
Jesus,
a
that's
random figure.
hardcore, isn't
You
it?
think it'd be like €32,000?
Yeah, it's very random. Sorry,
On 32 counties.
44,440 is the number. I'm guessing that's a percentage thing that they've rounded up for not filling it out. But the time capsule. Did you get to the time capsule section?
Oh, that's what I'm saying about Mayo. Loads of people said about Mayo.
Oh yeah, the Mayo thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to read you out some of them. Some of them were really good. Yeah, by now most of you will have developed webbed feet and be happily amphibious. Was a good one. What was it? My enemies list is going on the census capsule form. What was the other one? Someone drew a picture of them in the nip with the dog. Do you remember, like in Father Ted? And it's
He was peeing on the dog.
it's very good.
Brilliant.
Oh, that is actually quite like the one.
Yeah, it's very like it. The other
funny.
one then was this bloody time capsule thing is like, on the census form is like the government giving us homework on a Sunday night. Feckers.
It's 100 years, is it?
Yeah.
100 years, yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one was obviously about Mayo.
What does it go to? 30, 21 or 30, 22?
No, 21, 22.
Oh yeah, because we're on 20. Oh yeah, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Well, some people put up, I seen one guy asking loads of questions. Like one of the questions was, did Nadine Coyle ever find her passport?
Should that be something that we research? Can I see if I can track down Nadine Coyle and ask her if she found her passport?
I think we should.
Okay.
Did you hear the way
See
she
if we
says
can get her
flower?
on.
I'll get on to that. What?
Did you hear the way she says flower?
Is it
No, tell us.
flour?
Yeah, you just kind of. You wouldn't think that she was saying flower.
It's particularly.
Some baking show or something. She said it.
It's quite a northerny thing to say it like that.
Northern accent is pretty cool.
Flour.
I think Dairy Girls are back this week.
That's
I've
right.
never watched Dairy Girls.
Now, what girl is it? I can't remember which one it is, but one of them is from the south.
Nicole Colgan.
Is it Nicole?
Nicole Colgan, is that her name?
Her northern accent is unbelievable.
She's from Galway, but that's
Unreal.
why
Yeah, that's her, yeah.
reminded me because she said about Nadine Coyle. That's she kept listening to her, and,
Right.
and saying that bit
Yeah, 'cause
about
she
the
has a
passport
really
to
hardcore
like
one.
clue in her accent or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
apparently it's the thing you do when you're an actor.
She's very good.
Method acting, is it?
I
Yeah.
don't know, just about getting the accent right. Like I'm no good at accents.
There's some horrific Irish accents
I have
in
my
movies
own
and stuff, isn't
accent
there?
and a little bit more my accent and a little bit less my accent, and that's all the accents I can
Did
do.
you watch that Wild Mountain Thyme?
No, I heard about those
Oh,
accents.
jeez, I turned it off after 10 minutes.
Horrific.
The
Was that Jamie
awesome-
Dornan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem was he put a different Irish accent on
Yes.
than his real
Use your
Irish
own
accent.
one.
He
You've
was-
got one
He
already.
was asked to. He was asked to be like more Southern Irish,
That's ridiculous.
but like if you're I don't know what he gets paid, but I assume it's like 10 million, maybe more for a movie. So if you're getting 10 million, you're like, yeah, sure,
yeah, I suppose.
I do that. No matter.
I do
Yeah.
it as well. In fairness,
But like there is movies that are so bad they're good, but this one was just so bad.
yeah,
You
it was
know.
just a bad movie in general.
Just
Was it?
terrible. Like it didn't make any sense.
It's like Double Impact.
What was Double
Yeah.
Impact?
With Jean-Claude Van Damme played both him and his brother.
No, hold on a second.
that was a great movie.
Don't be slighting Jean-Claude Van Damme
No, I'm not.
on this
I'm
podcast,
saying
please.
I'm saying that was a good movie.
Oh, it was a good movie.
Yeah, even
oh,
though
right.
the premise is so bad, it's good.
Oh,
You're just
okay.
thinking like,
Like Sharknado.
yeah, Sharknado. Did you ever see Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No.
Okay.
What is it with you
I
and
saw it.
Jean-Claude Van
I think
Damme
I've
today?
seen all the Jean-Claude Van Damme
Okay,
movies.
so Time Cop was released in 1994, and it is about this cop who is on the police force, and he's the person that like goes into different time periods to try and like stop crime and solve crime. Right?
Okay.
So, but he can't obviously go back. His wife died or something, and he can't go back to interfere with his own life.
Bullen.
Right.
Right? And then so his wife got killed in 1994, and it jumps then a time jump in the movie, 10 years into the future.
Right.
2004. And it cuts to like the police precinct, and there's Jean-Claude Van walking out, and he presses the button, and the car comes up like was it like a Lamborghini door, the wing door,
Right.
and he sits in, and like the car starts talking to him, and he goes, "Oh, home," and he starts driving the car home. They only went 10 years into the future. It's like, how much did they think it was going to happen in
But
10 years?
Did they predict Satnav? Was Satnav out at that stage?
In 94, I don't know, but the
Dunno.
car was
I don't
driving
think so.
itself, like,
I don't know. Let's Google that.
and he was able like, to do
Google Maps.
loads of other things in the car while the car was just driving them home.
Oh,
Like-
so like a normal car nowadays.
Yeah. Like whatever about like 20, you know the way like
Technically
Back
predicted
to the
Tesla.
Future went to 2020, but that was made in the 80s, so it took a good like 30-year jump. But like, how short-sighted were the people to think in 10 years' time the technology is going to jump that far? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's mad.
There's a lot of incidences of that in movies as well, isn't there? When you look
Yeah.
back on, say, it was like Star Trek things that are 2000, the year 2000, and it's all flying cars and, you know.
This doesn't make sense.
No.
And here we are, only 2 years ago, we couldn't go 5 kilometers from our house.
I'm going to put a few pictures in the group. I don't want you to check it yet. You
Is
can.
this the big news?
This is the big news.
Oh, wait.
You can check it.
UMass wasn't the big news?
I was
No,
thinking Newt Mass was the big news.
this is. I think this is going to be bigger.
Are we going to scream?
I'm not sure.
This
Okay, I'm
is
going to
like
try
a
and get through this
genuine-
without kind of stumbling. So here we go.
Okay.
Lads and lassies,
Okay.
the Waffle podcast is officially single and ready to mingle. We are now officially on Tinder.
What?
The JB Waffle Hour as a podcast has a profile on Tinder. The goal of this is to kind of get the female perspective on what
What?
Tinder is actually like.
I was shocked at these screenshots. What?
Some of the do's, the don'ts,
Is this what you're doing all week?
the red flags, the good signs, some of the funny stories, some of the horror stories, and a look at some of the best and worst
That-
bios of some of Ireland's
Legendary.
Tinder males. I have to say, I set it up on Saturday morning, and the response within 24 hours was unbelievable. We had about 50 people connecting.
Where does it go? Did you just like set up a profile?
I set up a profile, yeah. So how it actually came about?
Wait, hang on. Just backtrack a second, okay? So you set up a podcast profile and it got, say, what, 70 interactions?
Like, as in matches.
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 people
And-
matching with
And
us.
you are on Tinder. And how many matches have you got?
50. Within the first 24 hours, we got up to 50.
And these
So
have this. Did you like compel them to, or was it compulsory to
Nope.
listen to an episode?
no, but in saying that, there has been. Did you notice on Sunday that we got about 4 or 5 in a row female followers on Instagram?
We did.
That was because of this. So, and a few of them have gone on to listen to the podcast, and they say they were really very funny.
And tell me this. And tell me this. Did you continue chatting to these ladies on our behalf?
I did.
After hours?
I did.
Right. Okay, well, at least you got some use out of it.
I'm
You're a
no.
single man.
No. It's not for anything like that. This is purely for research purposes.
Okay.
Reliability
Like Father Ted and
yours
his accounts.
every Wednesday. I love
It's
that.
not so I can create the most
Yes.
the most perfect Tinder profile. But yeah, whatever.
Should you have said right? You said reliably yours every Wednesday. Own. But underneath, should you not have said like 1/3 of the JP Waffle
Yeah.
Hour?
Own John and Bertie.
I represent. Well, I wanted to make sure that people knew it was me that was talking
Yeah.
to them, that it wasn't
Yeah.
you guys, because you are both
It's
obviously
fine.
connected.
It's fine.
So I
Oh,
thought that I
like
would.
the way Tinder has like a COVID-19 vaccine page. That's
Yeah. You have to be completely sure. So the goal of this is to try and get a little bit of feedback and some stories, as I say. But I want to try and get a little bit of your feedback as well. So I'll tell you a story. And some of these ladies have asked to remain anonymous. Some of them haven't. So I'll change their names, and if I haven't changed their name and they want to be read out, I'll let you know that as well. So if I read something, and we're going to be talking about men in general here.
And so long to the topic for this week.
We'll get to it.
The response. No, we will. It will be
Let
quick
us
because
waffle.
we want to go
I
on.
want to be quick. I
this
hope
will
you
be
didn't say that
weekly.
on your profile.
No, I didn't. So we have to respond with either sort it out or keep her lit. If someone say is done something particularly bad, it was
Okay.
sort it out.
Sort it out or keep her lit.
Keep her lit.
Okay.
Happy enough with
Keep her
that.
lit is good.
Yeah.
Sort it out, okay.
Yeah. So the name of this segment that I was planning was called "Swipe Me Off My Feet" instead of "Sweep Me Off My Feet."
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about that later.
I like that. I thought that was smart.
I like it. We will talk about it later. But
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like some reference to a waffle, to be fair.
Okay. Well, we can discuss what that'll be.
Waffle me up the wrong way.
I'll start off with a lady called Ruth. We'll call her Ruth. Okay. So Ruth matched
When Johnny's gone real serious now. He's crossed the legs now.
I'd like to help people.
Okay.
this is the thing. It's all about learning. There's some desperate profiles out there,
Yeah.
and there's some desperate lads who are in need of help and guidance. I think,
Right.
according to the ladies, the word I'm getting is there's
77% of our listeners are male.
that was the other thing. We have a predominantly male listenership, so I wanted to try and work on that a little bit as well.
Okay.
So this lady Ruth, she matched and chatted and arranged to meet, but trouble soon struck a few days out from the date when he asked her to have extra sweaty, smelly feet. That I should leave the same pair of socks on for about 3 or 4 days before we
What's
go
wrong with people?
on the date.
This is Irish.
Irish
Okay.
in Ireland, all Irish ladies and men.
What kind of socks?
Are they Waffle podcast socks? I don't think so.
No.
That's gross.
There are some weird fetishes out there. I'll never understand it.
Is a sock fetish connected to a foot fetish? Are they interlinked or are they separate?
He basically likes smelly feet.
Smelly feet. Yeah.
Like he
And
liked obviously feet for years, and then he just ventured into smelly feet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's taken
But
the
not the
socks
shoes.
home with him or something.
The-
No. The smelly. He particularly talked about the smelly socks, and apparently this is a thing. Like she's come across this before. Apparently,
Of just the socks?
uh,
I've heard about the feet.
smelly
I
feet.
know there's a fetish for feet, alright.
And like
yeah.
pictures of feet and stuff, but
Yeah.
not socks.
Yeah. So
That is weird.
sort it out. I think.
Yeah,
what was
sort it out, man.
Yeah, what was he doing with the socks?
That's disgusting. Speaking of fetishes, this isn't too bad now. Have you ever heard of a findom? It sounds bad. That's
Fin and a dom.
findom.
Findom. No, I can't even venture to guess what it is.
It's 2 words put together. It is financially dominant.
Okay.
Financial dominant.
Oh, I heard
So
about that, alright.
this is a fetish lifestyle, as you say, where the submissive gives gifts and money to the dominant. And I can't remember the lady's name. What was it? Where is she? Let's call her Tara.
Mm-hmm.
And Tara told us about she had been offered over the last week flights out to Dubai, flights to Turkey, to come out and spend weekends with these different lads
Just like
and money and stuff,
hanging out and stuff, or
well, I
nudge,
don't know.
nudge, wink, wink.
I don't know. I didn't get that far with her, but she had said that's sorry,
But it's quite common.
Common, really common.
Yeah, I didn't know they had
Mad.
shortened, but you're the fucking short and everything now.
Yeah, sure. It's a busy life. You have to shorten all your words.
No, I've heard about that.
So that's that one. I've got another really,
Once you're
really
happy getting the stuff out, which are
Keep her
well,
lit.
that's the keep her lit.
Yeah.
Look, if
Get
you're
it,
happy,
you can get it.
if both sides are
Take
happy,
advantage of it.
if you've got money,
Yeah.
it's not hurting anyone, I suppose. Keep her lit there.
as long as you're not like knocked out and sold to some other country.
Obviously, human trafficking is a risk, yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Maybe vet deeply before you actually get on a plane would be my advice there.
or leave your feet be smelly for 3 to 4 days. Maybe they can
Make
they
a
don't.
lot of money.
and don't sign anything.
Jeez, gross. So yeah, that was Tara. My next one is Sally. She matched with a guy from Tip and arranged to meet. When he arrived, he had dirty clothes on, dirty nails, and they decided that they weren't going to drink alcohol on the date because they were driving. He looked different from his pics. Was the thing, the first thing that kind of was a red alarm, or red flag even. Ordered non-alcoholic drinks, but then as the date progressed, he proceeded to act drunk.
All right.
And they decided they were going to go for a walk, and he proceeded to reach out and hold her hand straight away without even asking. And that he said that he sees a future for them, and this was the first date.
I'm worried about. I was like, what?
Was it during silage season or lambing season?
Does that give
Is
you
there
some
a
sort of
reason?
an excuse to have
Full
dirty
moon.
clothes?
No, no. But if like you came up because I'm so sorry I'm late. Like I was out like lambing or cat. Or
In
the cow had a calf.
fairness, yeah, like I have been to Buck Mulligan's after pouring silage all day, and I'd be like, have to apologise,
That's a little bit different. You're not going specifically to meet one person.
No,
True.
like you probably should have either delayed it and went home and had a wash.
I did have a wash.
No, I'm saying this person.
All right.
Oh, that person.
Yeah. Talk about. I wasn't personally attacking you.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. You can't get that shit out of there. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Oh yeah,
But it
okay.
smells
But
good,
dirty
right?
clothes though, it's throw on a new t-shirt.
Yeah, especially a first date.
A little bit. Yeah, that's it.
Like if you had been say the third date and the first two went grand, and then suddenly think, look, got caught up at work, like whatever, like and explain it. I wouldn't mind the hand thing, because is that not like a thing, like a test, like I'll reach out if she grabs the hand, there might be a connection.
unless
If she
you got
pulls away, I know there's not.
If you got
I
the
wouldn't worry too
feeling,
much about that.
if you got the feeling through the whole dinner, I suppose, or whatever, you kind of get the feeling that I'll hold hands. But
yeah.
I
If she
definitely
didn't-
think.
No, she got the ick, and she told him to. She said,
Yeah,
"Talk,
like
talk to you
the-
later."
The fingernails in the dirt, especially when it's the first date.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bit of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, I wouldn't mind the hand holding thing.
so what is it?
Sorted out.
out.
Sorted out, man.
Gosh.
Just to we'll finish up. There's a load of stories here. There's one in particular which I'm going to do a little bit.
Are we doing this every week? Don't use them all then.
Yeah, no. I've got so many. But there's one in particular which I'm really interested in. It involves a guy faking a friend's funeral and a voice changer. So I'll get back to that when I have to do more research on that. Just a few things before we go.
To get out of the date, or
To get out of the date, yeah. So I wonder what was happening there. Just a few little red flags. Lads apparently gushing generic. Do you know what that means? About saying you're so beautiful, and like talking about how beautiful they are too soon is something that turns ladies off apparently.
All right.
Don't jump in. Asking about their weight details. Yeah, I would have
like over message kind of thing.
over message. What weight are you? I probably thought that was pretty
I
obvious.
wouldn't mind asking what do you squat if you go to the gym.
That's a little bit different.
That's okay.
And
But then you also need to know their weight to see whether their squat is good.
what sort of first dates do you go on?
Not many recently.
No, you can tell. One last thing I want to get out of the way is apparently there is an unbelievable amount of men's bios with fish pictures. Fish pictures.
Like a picture of a trout.
Yeah, like,
lads
like hanging it up,
holding
like, look what I
fish
caught.
and
I can
posing
see
with fish. It's from every one of these I asked if there was a fish picture, and they're all yes. and it's really annoying.
But
I'm going to defend a guy.
Are they living around Loch Derg?
I'm not sure.
Maybe he did it on purpose. He just wants to know that a girl will like him for who he is. If he's holding a fish, that's it.
Yeah, that's one of my interests.
What if he goes fishing all the time, but then he puts up a picture of him like hanging out with Tiesto in Ibiza?
Yeah, I
and
guess.
then she gets at him, and she's like, "When are we going to Ibiza?" And he's like, "Oh, I heard him fishing."
Oh, right, okay.
You know what I mean?
When are we heading to Ibiza?
I think if you're going to put pictures up, one, I suppose, nicely dressed.
So are we?
One as like one of your hobbies.
Hobby, yeah.
But definitely not you in a group.
Or you can put up multiple pictures, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good for you. You shouldn't selfies or no. Apparently, don't put up a selfie.
No, and you need a body shot.
That's a no. Body shot's
Not
important
head,
as well.
And
But I mean,
no group photos.
yeah, it has to be photos that you have been taken of you.
Yeah.
Can you put up a picture like yourself and the wife
Now,
and the kids?
I actually there's some your wife and the kids. There's someone who connected today, who is married, and has
You connected with them today?
Yeah, well, they connected with the podcast. I'm
Okay.
going to put a little bit of distance between me and this.
You're going to be like that episode of Friends. Remember when they had the 2 house parties,
Yeah.
2 apartment parties, and all the girls coming up and Chandler's like, "Oh, you can come to my party." You're just going to start stifling them off over to your side.
Oh God!
Using the podcast to vet
Oh,
people.
come to the podcast. It's at this lovely restaurant. We'll go to it straight after the dinner.
We have Chinese across the road.
So yeah, there you go. That's my first week. I've just got a few shout outs. There was a few particular lovely ladies that were sending loads and loads of stuff. They're being really helpful. So I'll give a shout out. There's Hannah, Neve. Neve actually sent an email with tons of stuff, which was really, really helpful, in fairness.
Not to the podcast email.
No. Well, the thing was, I was starting this behind your back, and I wanted to surprise you today with it.
The ultimate surprise.
So
That's awesome.
I couldn't send.
And there's me refreshing the emails all day to see that.
I couldn't get anyone to send any Instagram stuff. I actually said it to a few people. It was like, if you connect on Instagram, don't send any private messages, and don't email the podcast. You can send it directly.
I would have set off alarm bell.
Yeah.
No
Send it directly to mine, but I explained why.
Yeah.
But from this week on, obviously, if anyone has any Tinder-related stories, they're on Tinder, and they want to get in touch, they can email the podcast jbwafflehour@gmail.com, or else they can get involved in Instagram and give us a like there.
Yeah.
But Hannah, Neve, Kira and Katie were particularly
Thanks,
wonderful.
guys.
And we'll get back to it next week. There's loads more stories
Should we
there.
send your one a pair of socks?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Clean ones.
That was for Neve. Neve's going to get a pair of JB Waffle Hour socks. Fair play, Neve.
Good stuff.
Excellent. We don't need them back with sweat on them.
We can send them with sweat on them though if she wants.
This is a one-way post.
There you go. So, in what way does this work?
Bring up the link.
Do we both do it from each side, or will I just answer?
No, just read out the question and then see, can the 3 of us come up with the answer?
I get you.
And then press reveal and we get the answer.
Okay, do a little bit of segue in there, and I'll find this.
Segue.
Is that how the segues go?
Segue is the like.
Or not segue. Sorry. What is it? Stalling for time.
Stalling for time.
Filling.
All right. Okay. Well, I do believe this is editable, so you can actually edit out this.
No, it's a 100% waffle.
Is
we
it?
have never edited.
We
put
don't edit.
things in.
We
No,
don't
never
edit.
edited.
We don't edit here.
No.
There was that one time when you said that thing, and I was like,
That was
can't
scandalous.
keep that in there.
Thank God your mother
Remember the week
doesn't
that I
listen.
couldn't remember whether we had stopped recording.
Oh yeah.
and we were talking about things. We're like, oh no, was that in the episode or was that after?
I think that was like the first or second episode.
That
and
we've done it together here.
we're just
like,
so happy to talk to each other, and that since then's been like, no, I'm not even texting him back. Where's this link, Bertie?
It's in the folder on Google Wheel.
Waffle topics I have there. Is it an episode 24? It is.
Yeah, yeah.
I find
Yes,
it.
I've seen it actually.
And so one of them is Marvel quiz and one of them DC quiz. But
Okay,
you'll know about the
so
questions.
before we start, do you have any sort of proclivity towards DC or Marvel?
No,
a
just
favourite.
as I said, like we done no real like studying for this. So this is whatever knowledge that we have, and we might do 20 questions of each. 50 is a bit much.
Okay.
Don't get too bored.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We'll see how long it takes to talk about it. But like, obviously Marvel lately, they've probably been the better movies.
Yeah.
Marvel have been whipping them out.
Yeah, although the new Batman is good though.
Yeah.
They've gone down back to the dark kind of cinematography.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
the only thing I didn't like about Bale was he talked too much like this the whole time.
Poor lad needs a lozenge. Okay, are we we'll ready to
First
jump in?
Let's go.
Okay, so this is Marvel first of all.
Okay.
Okay.
And you don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer either until I press that button there.
Okay.
So the first one is, which Avenger is an android?
Which Avenger?
Oh, he's
is an android.
He's Tony Stark's ex butler guy, or the robot that was
Jarvis?
turned.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis.
Yeah, but he's got a different name
He's
though.
got
No,
his
that's
name.
Vision.
Vision.
That's
yeah.
him. Vision's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
He's not an
android.
android.
He is, yeah.
Half computer, half robot.
Okay.
He is.
Oh, that's
Well,
what an android is.
so we're going with Vision.
Okay.
Vision is the
Oh.
answer. Yeah, well done.
Oh, I
That was
thought
good.
of an android.
Fair play. We've got more knowledge than I think than we think we
That's
do.
to start off easy.
So this is round one easy is this one. This is gonna be easy. What is Thor the god of?
Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Which Marvel superhero is named after a deadly spider?
Black Widow.
Spider-Man.
Black Widow. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
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 What deadly spider is Spider-Man?
Kills people.
Oh no, it's Spider-Man. Yeah, Black Widow. Which Marvel superhero is the smallest? This one really depends.
Depends, yeah.
Is that-
Obviously Ant-Man.
I'm going to say Ant-Man, yeah,
he can go
but
small.
but he's not
Always small.
He's
particularly the
well,
smallest.
Paul Rudd is fairly small.
Could I? Oh yeah, maybe. I'm going to say Rocket, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Ant-Man. Oh yeah,
Oh.
that was pretty generic.
Ant-Man, yeah.
But he can be big. I
How
don't.
many,
I don't agree
how
with that
many
one.
questions have you answered in the easy one?
There's 10 there.
Yeah,
We'll
but-
do 5, will we?
No. Well, I was.
We
gonna
move
say-
on?
Yeah, move on
Okay,
to. Is
all
there a
right.
medium?
Let's go round to true or false.
Okay.
T'Challa is Black Panther's real name. True or false?
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true, is it?
True.
I don't know.
Yeah. Dr. Stephen Strange is a neurosurgeon.
True.
Yeah, he's neurosurgeon.
True. Loki killed Tony Stark's parents.
No. False.
No.
No.
Who?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier did. Yeah.
Soldier, well done.
Yeah.
False. It was Bucky Barnes. Avengers: Infinity War is the only Marvel film not to have post-credit scene.
False.
To no-
Endgame has no credits. Infinity War has.
okay, you're confident?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Bertie. False. Oh, it was Avengers: Endgame.
That has. That's,
So you're
yeah,
right.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just reading out the answer.
Oh.
Cyborg assassin Nebula has a sister called Gamora. True or false?
Yeah, true.
True.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, let's head on to the harder ones.
Oh,
They were
hard
quite.
ones.
Round 3 is weapons. You ready for weapons?
Yeah.
Which is Captain America's or what is Captain America's shield made of?
Vibranium. Vibranium. Vibra-
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Vibranium.
You're gonna. You're not gonna say it again.
Yeah. go on.
Vibranium. Yeah.
I
Vibranium.
can't fucking say it.
I was just trying to get you to say it again. Okay. And then what was Captain America's shield made of?
What?
We just.
I was just trying to get you to say it again. What is the name of Thor's hammer?
Mimir. Mimir. Mimir.
This is great. I'm just going to keep on asking you things.
Yeah.
Did I not see?
More.
Did I not see a thing that it doesn't have a name?
It does.
Are you saying it's murmur?
MUR
Myanmar
or something.
Okay.
You're
here we go.
so good at this, Birdie.
Yeah, it is. Mjolnir. Oh, okay. What is Hawkeye's weapon of choice? That's so easy. We talked about that already.
Arrow. Trick arrows though.
His
Bow
eyes.
and arrow. Actually, yeah, it's his eyes. It's his vision, isn't it? But it said here bow and arrow. Which Marvel character's weapon is called Yaka Arrow and can be activated with a whistle? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man, yeah.
The blue guy. He's
I can't remember his name. He's the collector. No, he's
No.
not the collector.
No.
He worked for him though.
Yeah, he did.
He's a pirate or something, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's class.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's Guardians of the Galaxy. What's the name?
oh man.
We're not going to get his name, I don't think.
No.
Paul.
Paul.
You're going with Paul. Final answer. Oh,
No.
Yondu.
Yandu.
Which Infinity Stone is Doctor Strange charged with protecting?
The green one. Time.
That's what oh yeah, I was about to say which one was the Time Stone green? Yeah. Okay, and then we go for Origins.
Is this harder again? Is it?
I presume so. They
We're
they
not
go
doing too bad
on.
actually.
Oh no, there's hard ones here. We go straight to the hard.
Yeah, just keep how many we've done because we want to do the same amount of the DC.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh my God, we'll be here all night with these.
Have we gone 15? Have we?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1.
7, 8, 9,
I'd-
10, 11, 12. I think we've done 12 or 13.
Okay. Well, do 5 more of whichever.
All right.
levels you
Okay.
want.
Okay. We've actually done really well on these, in fairness.
Mm.
Okay. Which actor plays the role of Star-Lord in Garlic? That's really easy.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris.
Which is the strongest metal in the Marvel universe? That's a tough one.
Adamantium.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, vibranium.
Oh damn it.
Oh damn it! I should have got you to say it.
Just said it.
It was Captain America's
That
shield.
was tough because that's what Wolverine's made of. Adamantium, isn't
Oh,
he? He doesn't have vibranium in him.
You.
But that broke
know.
a few times, so
What?
did his
Wolverine?
steel
That's
ever
right.
break?
Yeah,
No?
that's right. It
I
did.
think
Yeah.
it did break.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Mm.
Did you pick this just to show how smart you
You
were about
studied
Marvel
No,
stuff?
I actually made a point of
Did you
not
read-
looking.
read a
up
book?
it,
Oh, this is a good one actually. I don't know if this means current or not, but who is the leader of Shield?
Agent Coulson. No. Well, it was
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
What's his name? Gray.
Damn
No.
it, can't remember his name. Can't remember his name. Go on.
Was it not Peggy Carter?
Well, she started
no,
it.
No, she's like
She was but I don't think
She was the original.
I don't
yeah,
think
she
Samuel L. Jackson was the head honcho there, the head buck cat.
no. He was the head honcho, and then we found out near the end of the
The
series.
Shield was all
that-
infested with.
Yeah,
It was another. They had another leader.
Did they disband Shield? Is that gone?
Yeah, it is gone. Yeah.
Right. Will I just press the answer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nick Fury. All right, okay.
Nick
There we go.
Fury. That's it.
Which actor plays the role of Iron Man? These are really easy.
Is that the hard section? Is it?
Yeah, that's not that hard. Let me just see if I can find a hard one.
Be Downey Jr. Just to.
Which, yeah, you might know this one. You probably do. Which actress plays the role of Captain Marvel?
I wouldn't know her name.
Oh.
I know who it is. She's lovely.
She's quiet.
Yeah.
Don't see her much.
Did you ever see her on the Between Two Ferns with
No.
Zach Galifianakis?
Oh,
that's
no,
funny.
never seen that episode.
So
but they're he's great
funny.
though, aren't they?
Jesus, the outtakes. Actually, I'll send you the outtakes of that.
Do. What's happening?
Hilarious.
What's her name?
Brie
Larson.
Larson.
Oh, Brie
Yeah,
Larson.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so that was the Marvel
And
stuff.
I like that cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you the
It's
outtakes.
okay.
It's
I'm
good.
not a fan. That cheese.
I don't
Lots
know
of
whether
cheese,
she was a
maybe.
good captain. Like, she's a good actress, but as like when you think of Captain Marvel and superheroes. Now I know she was given the power or whatever. I don't know.
What's the backstory of Captain Marvel? The Captain Marvel
She was
movie.
she was a fighter pilot.
A shiter pilot.
A fighter pilot.
Shiter pilot. The Captain Marvel movie was the first time I'd come across Captain Marvel as a superhero. I'd never heard of it before that.
Yeah, she's one of the, if not the strongest. Although Thor will probably say he's the strongest because he's the god of thunder.
Some lad.
But Captain Marvel is very strong.
Have you ever seen his workouts?
Yeah, he has some app or something.
Yeah, he does.
Mm.
That got picked up by someone recently, didn't it? He's
Yeah.
making a ton of money out of that now.
But did he make the app, or is he just like a guy that appeared on
Nah,
it?
it's just the
Yeah,
guy.
just his face.
Yeah, pretty much. And he does workouts on it and stuff. And it's him doing examples of shit.
Mm.
I think.
So if you want something to be successful, get an Avenger to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Your
in fairness,
face.
he done a lot of work to get in shape, and so did Chris Evans,
Mm.
and so did Chris Pratt.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But
Chris Pratt in particular, he was.
yeah,
But not that he was overweight or anything, but he was
no.
the least out of shape of all of them, I'd say.
So,
Mm.
Most
But,
amount of work to do.
yeah, whether they done it all by themselves, but then again, if you're getting 20 million, you'd work out every day.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you didn't have a job to go to.
Yeah.
And
Now-
you had all the professional help as well.
Talking about say transformations, did you see Christian Bale? Did you see The Machinist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Holy
and that was in
moly.
between the Batmans.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah, because he went
was
from
very
like
unwell.
78 kilos back down to like 60, and then he went back up for the third Batman. I think it was to like 80
Whoa.
something.
Yeah, went up
And then
down.
he had to go back down for the fighter.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that
Sure,
is
and do you
unreal.
remember Matthew McConaughey going down for that
Yeah.
drugs movie?
What was that?
Dallas something.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looked very unwell.
That was
I seen
unbelievable,
a
wasn't it?
TikTok of the man who does Optimus Prime, and how does he find out like where he left his voice, because he has a deep voice anyway.
Yeah.
And next one, and then it just like came to me, and he said it, and I'm thinking, oh my god, that's Optimus Prime. It's so
Was
good.
this like in Centra and Trim or something? And you're just standing beside Optimus Prime.
just on TikTok. It was
TikTok's
class,
great.
so it was-
How are we doing on TikTok, by the way, this week?
well, it's just my TikTok.
Yeah, I know. But this is, he said that we're doing particularly well one week. He was like, "We're doing well on TikTok." I was like, "Oh, are we? We're on TikTok." He was like, "Well, no,
I know,
it's just
should we-
mine."
Should we make
Him do-
TikTok? Do we have
him
time
doing-
for TikToks?
Yeah, Him doing like a little dance.
Well, once we get the GoPro up and running, we could probably do a TikTok and then do small little snippets.
Yeah, like 224 isn't great. 759 and 808 was good. But then you see, I don't have that big of a following.
I got unbelievably.
But that's the thing. Sorry for interrupting you.
No,
But that's the thing about TikTok. You could have 3 followers, and your video could get 1 million views.
Do you know what my highest video for views is on TikTok?
Can I guess?
And it's probably my shortest video.
Is it something about sheep?
No.
All right.
It is my Speedo hitting
like
100,000 kilometers.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought, no wonder I got a lot of views, and then you ended that sentence. It's like,
Oh God Almighty.
That has
What a letdown.
1,030 views.
30 speedos, huh?
on the Genthusiast, I think the highest is 10,000 on TikTok. but
Jesus, that's great.
on the Instagram, it's
Oh,
like
wait, you have a TikTok
42,000.
for that as well?
Unbelievable.
TikTok for the Genthusiast, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The videos you do are class.
Oh, here he is.
And they're only box standard. Don't be. Thanks for the compliment. But
That's him. You know? That's your man Optimus Prime.
How was it?
How he...
Is he the original? Does he actually talk
This-
like that the whole time? That'd be
No.
really annoying.
That's him.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
When's-
that's
when-
how he actually talks, and then how he does Optimus
And
Prime.
when's he doing Optimus Prime?
Is it?
Oh, he did it.
He did it
Yeah.
already.
All right.
I have got up for a cup of
I thought it was
milk
Liam Neeson.
in the middle of the night. Imagine your husband talked like that the whole time. Are you going to Centra? I would like some tampons or something.
For you, obviously.
Which is like Optimus Prime has probably the most epic speeches of anyone in any movie. Probably even better than Mel Gibson.
I checked out of those Transformers movies after the first one.
Oh yeah, the first one's class, but like it's not just the movies.
I think
it's
they
the-
ruined Bumblebee with that video, with the movie on its own.
Yeah.
Bumblebee was a fairly hardcore,
Yeah.
and then they turned him into this puppy.
Destroyed it. Yeah, yeah.
Although I will say she was very good in Hawkeye.
She's class. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She makes a real good one in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I liked the streaming one of Hawkeye, the 6 episodes, because it showed you that, like, you know, people grow old, like.
Mm.
And I thought that was really good take on it, because for so many times like that, and they've done the same with Wolverine, they showed like superheroes getting old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I thought that was a really good take on it.
True.
They've been touching on that a lot. The Marvel stuff is really well set up in the way that they do those phases.
Yeah.
So
and,
like
and they have a good balance of a bit of fun in it as well, like
Yeah.
comedy and one-liners. and
Well, I have a
stuff like that,
complaint
which,
about Marvel now, and there's one problem I have with Marvel is the Spider-Man movies.
yeah.
I can't work them out, and I don't feel intimidated, but I just don't feel I can watch Spider-Man movies because I feel that I don't know what's going on.
because Tobey Maguire was useless.
Yeah, but there's so many different ones.
Yeah.
Which one do I watch first, and which one should I not watch to ruin the rest of them?
So
Well,
have you watched?
Only Tom Holland's is connected to the MCU
Yeah.
directly, like.
Okay, so the first two of those are owned by Sony, I think, isn't it? And then the other one's owned by Sony and Disney.
So Sony owned the rights to
Spider-Man.
X-Men and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because Marvel sold them off because they needed money
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Dope.
And then they tried to which?
And I just said dope.
Oh.
Twice.
And then because they wanted Spider-Man in what was happening with like the current run of things, Infinity War and Endgame and stuff, they had to try and buy it back, and then they made the movies. So Tom Holland ones is kind of directly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll avoid your own
Because the aunt has got younger instead of older.
No,
The
I
actress that they have.
I would
Yeah.
say watch the Tobey Maguire ones.
I haven't watched any of his.
Don't do that to yourself.
No, they're good. They're good Spider-Man ones.
No. Did you see your man, the Hobgoblin?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Did that only have like €100 left for his costume? Like,
The only reason I would say it is because I went to see the newest one
yeah.
that came out there this year, and they all tie in together pretty epically if you've seen the other ones.
Did you see they've done the meme?
Which yeah.
Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland. Yeah.
Are we ruining anything for anyone?
I haven't seen it yet.
I know.
Spoilers. No, I don't want to
alert.
spoil it for you. I thought the newest one was really, really good. I enjoyed it quite a lot.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, what's his name? Holland. Tom Holland
yeah.
is he's the best of the Spider-Man.
Did you hear
if you're gonna
about
watch
his what's it called, like the screen audition or whatever?
Oh yeah,
It's when he came in. Did you hear about that?
yeah.
And Chris
No.
Evans
Tell
is
it anyway.
there.
Go on.
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear.
So Chris Evans is there as Captain America, and on his day off to read a line for Tom Holland.
Class.
So all the actors, I think, just came in, and you can correct me if you've heard something else. And all the actors just came in and like done their bit, like, and he goes, "Oh my God, you're Captain America!" It's when he catches the shield in Infinity War, and I think it's Infinity War, and but Tom Holland came in and done like the cartwheel and the flip, and then said it, and he's the only one that done it, and they were like, "Oh, that's Spider-Man."
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the
And I
park.
like Tom Holland. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seems to be. Unless he has something really dark and seedy.
He probably has a really good agency, obviously.
His,
but-
his girlfriend only has like one name.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
My daughter is obsessed with Zendaya.
Yeah. What else is
Obsessed.
she in?
She's like a Disney star.
Yeah.
Oh,
She has like a series. I can't remember what the name of it is now.
And she's in some perfume ad or something like that.
She does music. Have you? What's the other thing she does? She was in June as well.
But she
Or
only goes. That's
Dune?
she just
June?
just has one name, like.
Zendaya. Well, she has another name, but she just uses Zendaya
Oh, right.
because she's super cool.
Because Cher only has one name.
Who?
Cher.
Who's she?
Do you believe?
Oh, Cher. Yeah. the auto tune queen.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful what that did for
Wonderful
auto
attitude.
And Madonna.
tune. I can't remember where we were going. But
Ronaldo.
Spider-Man's good. Yeah, Spider-Man's good.
Okay.
Will we go? Are we going to jump over to DC?
Yeah.
Yes.
DC. Let's do it.
Have you seen the new Batman movie?
No.
Neither have I. I haven't seen it yet. It looks decent.
I haven't had time to go see it. Yeah.
I was worried about your man being the Batman, but I've
Yeah.
heard some good reports.
Yeah, but it's more about concentrating on Batman and his detective skills rather than Batman being Batman.
Oh, what? Is he like a detective in this one?
Well,
I know he's always a
Batman was-
detective.
yeah. But it just shows more of him not being Batman than Batman. Like,
Oh,
I think.
so he's like in a suit and tie walking about the place looking for clues.
No, just a trench coat and stuff.
Oh.
So it's a slightly younger Batman, like,
Hmm.
which I think he plays quite well.
Right. Oh, have you seen it?
No,
just
no,
trailers
just
and stuff.
trailers. And then Keoghs is very good as the Joker.
That was kept quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, in fairness,
Fair
he's
height.
trying to copy the voice a bit from Heath Ledger, but then that is where the Joker was from as well.
Yeah.
So that's his accent, like. He's doing quite well.
Fair play to him. He's Dublin, is he, or Wicklow?
Oh, I don't know. Where is he?
Wicklow from
Wicklow.
Bray, I think.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bray.
Yeah.
Oh, Dublin, yeah.
No,
Bray.
you're not allowed to say that.
A
Controversial.
lot of people say that in Minute as well for some reason.
That-
Retort as well.
That they're in Dublin.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. There, Minute's still there. That's the edges. You're on the border there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. DC. Right.
On
What?
the edge of meat as well, to be fair.
These ones I'm not going to know any of them. I don't think.
I think it's because the movies, Marvel, there's so many movies that you just absorb the information rather than actually knowing.
Yeah,
it.
because
So there hasn't been that many DC really, like.
It's on everywhere. It's more child friendly, so it's on lunchboxes. It's on TV ads.
DC was always darker anyway.
Yeah, a lot darker. There's some good stuff though. I like the what's the Wonder Woman stuff.
Oh
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that kind of series is good.
How do you
'cause
say her name? Gail Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Gail Gadot. It sounds like you come in, you know, when the teacher came in and you stood up and in Irish like, oh, Gail Gadot.
Do you say her name like that on purpose? Do you say her name like that on purpose?
Well, at least it didn't say Gadot Gail.
Jesus Christ.
The dog is Gail.
Okay, so DC. We start off with the easy ones.
Go.
I think so.
Go 5 easy quick fire. Okay, so what does the DC in DC Comics stand for?
Detective Comics.
What? I didn't even know that.
was
myself.
good. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, you're right. Which DC character has the power to stun her opponents with her signature high-pitched sonic scream?
Oh, the Banshee or the Siren?
The Siren, I'd say.
The Canary.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I already don't know any
Yeah,
other questions in this quiz.
I've checked out.
The Canary.
Okay.
that wasn't in her though.
I'm not
that
worthy.
was that was.
I
something
thought
she
I
made,
was.
As
Which?
far as I know, that was something she made. The Canary. Wasn't
Right.
in her. I don't think.
You're revealing a new side to you here, Berticus.
Mm.
Who was the fastest DC character? I'm going to say Flash.
Oh, look at Flash or Ray Superman. So like what?
Oh, I forgot about Superman.
Superman is faster because I remember him catching up at Flash and going, "Ooh, you don't know anything. You're not fast enough or something."
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, it must be Flash. That's a standard answer, is it?
Says the Flash.
Yeah.
But yeah, Superman has to be faster.
I remember
Yeah.
watching some kind of scene or something like that where the Flash was like running as fast as he could, but Superman just like flew beside him, going, "Come on, kid."
Was that not the one where he?
That was the end of Justice League when they had the race.
No, it was when Superman was like, was he evil or something? And they was having a fight with all of them.
Oh.
And the Flash starts running by him, and he looks over at him, and I think he grabs him or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. So like because he's going so fast and because Superman can go so fast that he can see him when he's speeding, where no one else can.
Maybe that's it.
So I don't know.
They say the Flash, but there you go.
Anyway,
there is a comic that though,
apparently so.
about, and I don't think it ever got concluded. They just left it hanging like who won.
It was just like a street race.
Yeah, Superman versus Flash. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! Right, which DC superhero king rules the undersea? Oh my God, I'm so bad at reading words. The undersea nation of Atlantis alongside. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Which superhero is scared of bats?
Batman.
Is he scared of them? Oh,
Yeah,
it is
when
Batman.
he-
That's a
when he
terrible question.
Fell down the cave or the well when he
But
was a kid.
I don't know, depends on which Batman you watch.
Did he not? Was it not like therapeutic? He overcame his power by becoming overcame his fear by
Well,
becoming
that's-
Batman.
But he does have a fear of bats from.
He
when
never
was a kid.
overcame the fear. He just
No.
Embraced it.
embraced it.
Because
and uses the fear.
when the Scarecrow shot the stuff in him,
Oh yeah,
it was the bats that he.
is
seen.
right. Is right. You really know comic stuff. I wouldn't have guessed this about you at all.
Yeah, but I only know it when other people don't know it. If I was talking to like Max in work, Max would be like, he'd be correcting me. He knows way more. Like.
All right, okay. So it's just the fact that you're talking to two gobshites.
Absolute losers.
I just know a bit. Like.
Well, I would say we're quite cool, Johnny. In fairness, we were out doing stuff while Bertie was reading his comics. Who is Wonder Woman's father?
Zeus.
Don't look at me. I don't know who the father is.
Tom O'Brien from Navan. He's never around.
Tom Godot.
Tom Godot. All right, let's have a look and see who it is. It's Zeus. There you go. I didn't know that either.
Boy.
Yeah.
So is that a mythology thing that's been carried over
Yeah, because she's
into
from the Aztecs, like the Aztec
And Zeus is
warriors.
the god of who?
God of Thunder, is he not?
He's
No.
Greek, not Roman.
He's Greek, yeah, Zeus. But was Zeus the father of Apollo, or was Apollo the father of Zeus? We should really
no, he was the father of Hercules. No?
I thought Zeus and Apollo and someone else. There was a daughter.
Oh,
We should-
because that's why Achilles. No, Achilles. Sorry, he's the father of Achilles.
Your man with the heel.
Yeah, because that's when he was dumped into the fountain of youth or fountain of whatever.
Yeah.
And he was held by the heel, so his heel is his only weak spot, and that's why it's called your Achilles tendon. It's named after him. Like.
Yeah, the
'Cause
Wayne
that's
Rooney.
where he got shot with the arrow, and that's what killed him.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common enough sports injury nowadays.
Yeah, Achilles. Yeah, tearing
An
Achilles
arrow
tendon.
to Achilles.
The Premier League has really gone
You just go
downhill.
up the wing and stand for break.
Crowds are getting more vicious.
There was something last night I heard. I didn't see the
Andy
Liverpool
Robertson
match,
got hit with lighters.
and Diaz had stuff thrown at him as well.
Yeah. Someone got hit by a glass bottle. Who was that? I can't remember.
All
the
right,
glass.
last night.
No, yeah, in another game though, not in the Liverpool game.
Right. Okay. So, which two DC superheroes are from Krypton? That's easy.
Well, Superman
Yeah.
Superman.
and Supergirl, his cousin.
That's what I was about to say. Isn't there a
Yeah.
Supergirl or Superwoman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cousin,
Supergirl.
his
Supergirl,
cousin.
Superman.
Yeah, that's his cousin.
Yeah. So I don't know if you knew this.
I've never watched Supergirl, or I know nothing about Supergirl.
What does the S on Superman's chest stand for?
Is this one of those things that we talked about
Yeah.
in the podcast or after the podcast?
In the podcast. This
Oh.
was in. This blew my mind.
So have you
Special.
We are all special in the eyes of our mothers. No, not special. Bertie.
listened? It is not an S. But I've said this already on the podcast.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So
hear it.
Yeah,
it's
blew
the
my mind.
House of L. It's his families or his clans or whatever coat of arms,
Mhm.
and it's the
But
House of L.
But it's an S.
It's not. It's a Kryptonian
I made
symbol
this point.
that just looked like an S because we think it's an S because that's what the symbol is in our language,
Mhm.
but it is a Kryptonian symbol.
Doesn't that sound like something some comic nerd made up? It was like, well, humans can't understand this, and it means this.
Kryptonian.
No, it's a typo that turned into a massive big story.
But it was the papers.
Larry, you put an L instead of an S here.
It was the papers that started calling him Superman because they seen the S.
Oh, is that
assume.
why he was called Superman?
Yeah, I assume so.
Ah.
And he's a man and he's super and he's got an S. So.
I thought that was reverse engineering there.
Yeah, it's something like a bathroom's not called a bathroom because it has a bat in it.
What's
That was-
Superman's name? Laurel, yeah?
Carl L.
Carlisle.
Yeah. and Jar-El is his father. So it's House of El.
So his L is his last name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not one bit interested in hearing any more of that. Carry on.
Okay. These are the easy ones. Will I move on?
Yeah, go on. Throw out a few hard ones, and then we'll do our review of our food stuff.
Oh, I forgot about the food stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a few quick fire true and false. You ready? I'm just going to talk directly to him. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You seem
I'll
to
just look
tune
bright-eyed
out
and my eyebrows up in the air.
since we moved from Marvel to DC, like.
Yeah, the tone has really dropped, hasn't it? Hawkeye was a member of both. What? What's Hawkeye doing in DC? Okay, anyway, Hawkeye was a member of both the Justice League and the Avengers. True or false?
Oh, I see that's false, is it?
It's true.
What? Take off.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Hawkeye in
There
DC?
you go.
Like the same Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. It just says Hawkeye.
Oh.
So maybe it was a different character, both called Hawkeye. There's been a few instances of that over the years, hasn't there?
I know there's like the Hawkman, alright, or Hawk.
It says Hawkeye there. Must look into that one. Suicide Squad is also known as Task Force X. True or false?
True.
That is true. Well done, John. That is true.
Thank you.
Solomon Grundy's chili is the spiciest food in the DC universe. True or false?
This is beyond
It's 50-50.
That's true.
True.
False, John. I'm sorry.
What is the spiciest food?
Green Arrow's chili. There you go. Whoever that is.
Green Arrow.
Yeah.
You don't know who Green Arrow is?
No, who's the
Green
Green Arrow?
Oh my god.
No, that's the Green Lantern. Green
yeah. Lantern.
Arrow. Okay. Ras Al Ghul, also known as Liam Neeson, isn't that right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Taken. Killed Thomas the Tank. No, not Thomas the Tank. Thomas and Martha Wayne. True or false?
Well, he didn't directly, but the League of Shadows killed him, apparently.
You're such a nerd.
Oh.
False. It was Joe Chill.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, she shot him.
Joe Chill.
But did they not say that they puppet master and made that up and all them people in the right place, at the right
Batman's
time?
parents.
Batman's parents, yeah. Bruce.
Did he not
They got shot.
Did he not get
A mugger.
robbed? Just
Yeah,
like a general robber.
That's
Yeah.
what you thought, but they write stuff in afterwards to kind of make it look as if it's something else, or just to write a story about it. But yeah, I would have grown up believing it was just a robber. Remember the pearls falling?
Yeah.
There you go. The lasso of truth is wielded by Enchantress.
False, because Wonder Woman.
False. Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Gail Gadot.
Okay. Gail Gadda. Okay. Alter egos.
Good dot.
Diana is the real name of which superhero? We just said it.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Clark Kent is the real name of which superhero?
Superman.
Well done, John.
Thanks.
Bruce.
I knew that one.
Bruce Wayne is the real name of which superhero? John?
Batman.
Yes, well done.
I'm so
Didn't
good
get there,
at this.
Bertie. Who is Dr. Harleen Francis Quinzel, better known as?
Oh. John?
I actually know who this one is. No.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
It was in the
Margot Robbie.
person.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robert.
Bertie. Carter Hall is the secret identity of which DC superhero? Carter Hall.
Oh, that's the Hawk. Your
Uh,
man played him.
Hawkeye.
That was Jack Reacher.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like Hawkman or Hawk or something. Yeah.
I'm going to say Cyborg, but yeah, whatever.
Maybe.
Oh, Hawkman. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Edward Nygma is the real name for which DC supervillain?
Riddler.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Riddler. Okay.
Jim Carrey. Excellent.
Okay. We'll go for 3 hard ones and then move on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, I'm going to skip that one. That's too easy. Who founded DC Comics?
Wesley Otis. I don't know.
Michael Fassbender.
It's Wesley Otis.
what?
What?
No, it's not. It's
Oh, my
Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson. Imagine if it was that, though.
Jesus.
Oh, that would have been good. Who are Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy collectively known as?
Trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Correct.
Was it? I don't know.
Okay.
The girls of DC.
No. The Gotham Sirens.
Oh, okay. Well, they're all Batman.
It's amazing that they're all
I know that.
centralized to this one small city.
Isn't that crazy? Like Navan.
Gotham.
Yeah.
Which
Well, Superman is Metropolis. That man has got
That's up the road from Gotham.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
You
just
get the
on the
bridge
road.
across.
Yeah. Oh, is it just a bridge across?
Yeah, yeah.
Like Navan and Trim.
Close enough.
Which
Get a helicopter.
which Meath town do you think has the roughest?
Navan.
You think? Yeah. Just
Oh.
before I even finish
Anything
it.
to do with roughest, I think
I,
Navan.
w- I was,
Yeah.
I thought that was going somewhere else. and
The
I was-
roughest
I
reputation
was so ready to give
as
the
as a
answer.
as a town.
As a town,
Mm-hmm.
depends where you're from. Like if you're a Trim man, Navan would be fairly hostile.
Yeah, would be, wouldn't it?
Like, but
Can I just say I just had a bit of knowledge and I wanted to say it because I thought you were going somewhere else with that
Sorry,
about Irish superheroes, DC superheroes.
Irish superheroes.
Yeah, she's from the mystical place where she retired to become a hairdresser,
Mhm.
and the mystical place is in Meath.
What?
in Longwood,
Who?
isn't it?
No, it's in Shotland.
Who is this?
Tell me more about this. What is this?
The Shamrock issue was called, I think.
She's a DC comic.
Oh, Google it. I don't know. If
What?
I can't remember Diesel or
This-
Banshee. Yeah, or DC or Marvel. But Marvel has one. Marvel has a few like the Banshee and the Siren.
Right.
I think they're from Mayo. But the Shamrock, I think, is called.
So there's a DC hero. Well, she's probably not a hero if she's a bad girl.
She's not a hero. No, she's good. She just doesn't want to be a hero.
The
So
Shamrock.
she retired and done
Is it
shotgun
called the
kind of meat.
Shamrock? Just say Irish superheroes. She'll come up.
Yeah, I've got a fictional comic book superheroine appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
Oh, she's Marvel. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Marvel. Okay. Where is she? Powers, abilities, other versions, reception. Let's see how she was recepted.
It should say where she's from.
It doesn't. Screen Rant ranked the Shamrock as one of the superheroes that Marvel wants you to forget. Placed her as one of the superheroes Marvel wants you to forget. Yeah, they just said it again. Her biography. Look at this. Molly Fitzgerald was born in Dunshaughlin, Ireland. Oh my God! And she was the daughter of a militant member of the IRA. As Shamrock serves. Oh, have you seen Captain America or Captain Planet Goes to Belfast?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's on YouTube.
my
Must check it
God.
out.
I'm going to send you that again after. We'll talk about it next week. That is ridiculous. As Shamrock, she serves as the vessel for displaced poltergeists and souls that have died as innocent victims of war. These spirits manifest themselves. Okay, I'm bored now.
Will we move on to our
It's
review?
very interesting.
Yeah, let's go review. Yeah. DC, I'm going to say it. Marvel's better.
Marvel is better. to
I'm
be
sorry.
honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the
Well,
Spider-Man
if-
franchise.
I'm not sure about the comics because I wouldn't be a comic man, but as the movies,
Hmm.
like I wouldn't say there's a lot of DC movies that I could think off the top of my head that you'd be thinking that would be better than say the best Marvel ones. Like
Don't think so. No.
Batman v Superman was good.
Yes. Was that Justice League? No, it was
No,
just
no,
Batman
it's
v
just
Superman.
Batman v Superman. Ben
Yeah,
Affleck and your man. Yeah.
They were out the road there in the summer.
Out in Bective.
Perspective. Yeah.
And, I don't know if Ben Affleck was he?
He
I know
was.
Matt Damon was.
No, Ben was there as well. He was helping direct it or something, wasn't he?
Oh, fair
he-
play,
he
Ben.
was
they're always together. I don't know. They're
I
like
don't
us.
think so. Yeah.
I don't like them apples.
Yeah, they're the movie version of us.
What movies are from?
I don't
Name
know.
it quick. Matt Damon says it.
Good Will
How do
Hunting.
you like them?
That's what I was about to
apples?
say. Yeah, Good Will Hunting. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I got
trying
a
to
number.
I was trying to think of the name. That's is Robin Williams Good Will Hunting as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a shrink.
Oh, Robin Williams. Either of you Foo Fighters fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost old Taylor
Very,
there
very
last
sad,
week.
Very, very sad.
This is turning into death notices.
Shite buzz.
We've said about people dying near every week.
Have we?
Yeah, the wrestler died.
Apparently that's a
Drummer
big
died.
thing on the likes of LMFM and stuff like that. The death notices is
People love listening to
huge.
death notices, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's the only place that really does it. Like, yeah.
yeah, you're not going to hear it in
Keep
2FM.
refreshing. RIP.ie.
Yeah. What was it? It's a sad old day when RIP.ie becomes like your Facebook page when you're checking up on people.
Or a bookmark.
Yeah. So what are we reviewing today?
Well, we're going to have to be quick. I think we're running out of time.
No, as I said last week, don't mind the markers. Never mind that.
Oh,
We've got as much time as you want. But be conscious of that's how much time we've actually gone for.
I bought the popcorn this week.
Yeah.
So I went with Keoghs.
Right.
So Keoghs popcorn. So I have Keoghs popcorn Irish Atlantic sea salt
Mm-hmm.
and Keoghs popcorn honey and sea salt.
Right.
So
But
they're,
where are they made? Keoghs. Is that Waterford, Wexford direction?
Keoghs are like Dublin, Dunall, around Dunall.
Oh,
I
are
think.
they?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know they were so close.
West Palestine.
West
Palestine.
Palestine.
Old Town.
That's close
County
enough.
Dublin.
There's Palestine flags everywhere, sure.
Dublin, yeah.
They're high in fibre.
All right.
Gluten free, whole grain, vegan, lactose free, non GMO, and no MSG.
All right.
That's the sea salt ones. These ones might be different.
Yeah, no, quite a fan of Keoghs, and they do have like the most minimal amount of like additions to it. Like
Yeah, I think they're nice as a snack because you feel like they could be slightly healthy, maybe.
No, the wife eats that because she's dairy and gluten intolerant, so she's able to eat them.
What's
Oh my God! It says who it was popped by.
No
what
way.
the actual person?
Popped by Aaron and popped by Keane.
No way.
It was hand popped. Oh
Do you-
wow, that's
you-
very
Hand
good.
Popped. What did they do? Like vibrate it with their hands?
Every batch of our popcorn is hand popped by one of our team.
They've got the electric finger
Squeeze
that
it as hard
teacher
as you
had
can
from
in their
last week.
fist.
Not sure how true that is.
What was your teacher's name with the electric finger?
I'm open. Oh, Miss Ennis.
Yeah, she's going popping popcorn.
I'm open to an invite for a tour
That'd be good. Where's
Yeah.
it? Where's
to,
it?
to see do they actually hand pop
Where was it again? Sorry, Tala.
in Dublin.
Right.
In Old Town, Dublin.
All right, we could take a
Right.
trip up there. Absolutely.
You had some of it.
I haven't actually. I haven't eaten any of it. This is a fresh review.
I like this
Oh,
one
try
better.
the honey ones.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Yeah,
delicious.
definitely. Yeah,
Like these are
definitely. The honey one's best one. What I find, these are like probably as nice now, unless you're a popcorn connoisseur. The Irish Atlantic sea salt ones are definitely as nice as the ones in the cinema. I don't know. That's what I find.
Yeah.
They have a very cinema quality. Where other popcorn you get is just like popcorn.
But like
But
you
they have
can't
cinema
go
quality.
too wrong with popcorn.
No, unless you burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
That's
got the
beautiful.
microwave one. This is better than the microwave one.
What sort of could you? What's the fat content on the other ones? What are they? Honey. Or what sort of sugars in them? They're delicious. I could eat them all
Yeah,
day.
they are nice.
Jesus.
Honestly.
Per 100 grams. Oh no, per pack. Here we go. Energy 130 kilojoules or kilocalories. Fat 5.5 grams of rich saturates.
Do you watch your
0.7
fat stuff? Do you?
grams.
Watch it go on. That's about it.
9.4 of
Not
of,
at all. You're
of
beautiful the
sugars.
way you are.
Oh, thanks.
Sugar is a little high, but not ridiculously high for a snack. Like
Right.
it's like 9.4. Then you have some fiber and protein, and salt is 0.6.
Yeah, I
So
could get
there's
on
a
that.
reduced salt in them, you see, as well. So they're not like really salty as normal popcorn.
It's
is.
like that candy popcorn you used to get, but except it doesn't taste terrible.
Oh yeah, taste the other one then.
It's nice.
It's like plain popcorn. The other
Yeah,
one.
the other one is kind of a plain popcorn. If you just like plain popcorn,
But
it's with a bit of
it's
salt.
definitely cinema-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
But that I definitely like that honey and sea salt one.
Do you know that you're allowed to bring in your own food? I'm eating while I'm talking. That's ridiculous. You're allowed to bring in your own food into the cinema.
I didn't know that.
You're
I thought
actually-
they stopped you.
No, you're actually allowed to bring your own food in. That's not a thing.
That's because so many people were probably doing it.
I think it was just a rumor that was spread around by the cinema that you're not allowed to bring it in. But yeah,
Because
they
the
don't.
stuff
probably-
the
maybe
stuff
in
the
America.
cinema- the stuff in the cinema was so dear.
In Ireland, you're allowed to bring in your own food.
That's
I
great.
wouldn't go openly just carrying in a big Tesco bag,
Like a-
but
Like a roast dinner.
At McDonald's.
imagine just setting up with the little blanket at the front, having your dinner.
Chandelier.
I haven't gone to cinema in ages.
That's good too.
Candelabra.
The last time I was in the cinema was March 2020. Or
I
February
brought the kids to
2020.
the cinema a couple of months ago. That was.
What'd you go
No,
see?
I went to a cinema. Actually, went to the
It's not a
cinema
time.
last. I was in the cinema about 3 weeks ago in Lithuania.
All right.
Yeah, we went to go to cinema to watch a movie, and we went in and we realized that that movie we went to go see wasn't on at all. It was the night after. It was the next night.
No way. With
So-
the kids? No.
No, just two of
Just
us.
you.
We said we'd get out of the house.
And do you speak Lithuanian?
No, I can have conversational, like hello, goodbye. This dinner is lovely. It's very tasty.
Yeah.
Where is the wife? Where is she gone?
Where is the wife?
On will catacomb till we leave.
yeah.
Why won't you let me go outside?
Oh,
Why is the store locked?
Oh, sugar. There's now popcorn everywhere. So say if you were going to the cinema, would you have to be like, could you pop on the old subtitles there?
No, I couldn't because they don't do it. But yeah, no, I had to watch a movie in full
They're
Lithuanian.
dubbed though. obviously.
No.
No?
Yeah, if you're watching a big Hollywood movie, yeah, they're dubbed. But the funny thing is, I know the wife will going to kill me now. She would disagree. But I've watched a few movies. The same voice does the whole movie.
Oh, yeah. They said that about the Ukrainian president or whatever. He
Yeah.
dubbed a load of movies.
Yeah, he did. He dubbed Family Guy. He was Quagmire.
No way.
He did the Ukrainian Family Guy. He was Quagmire.
No way.
Hilarious.
Right, just before we move on, Keoghs crisps or Keoghs popcorn. Definitely that yellow one with the honey one. It's crunchier as well. That other one's a bit softer.
Keep her lit. Oh, is that game? Is it a different game?
Keep her lit, yeah.
Keep her lit.
No, we had a certain way of rating food.
How many
last
waffles?
time.
Yeah, out of 10.
Many waffles out of 10, yeah.
That'd
We
be
went super cheesy while you were gone. Just turned it into like a game show.
Good lord.
that'd be up there with my favourite popcorn, I think.
The honey one is gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
can't fault
I
that.
think as a snack, it's healthy, so you should go for it.
Yeah.
I think it's up around 8.
I give it 8, 9.
I'd give it a 9.
9, yeah. 9,
9,
solid.
Yeah.
9 waffles out of 10.
Well done,
Excellent.
Keoghs. Keep her lit,
Yeah.
boys.
Keep her lit,
good
Keoghs.
snack. Now, when's the waffle game?
Is it time for the waffle game now?
Yeah, well, anything else?
No,
No.
I just want to eat popcorn and then
Oh.
go home and eat a big bowl of the crunchy
Crunch
cornflakes.
And some Grandma Crunch.
All right, waffle time.
Actually, what I did, right?
Oh, right, okay.
I opened the coconut ones. They're quite nice.
I forgot you had those flavors.
So what I started doing is
Grandma's Punch.
mixing it like half and half crunchy nut cornflakes, half Grandma Crunch.
Do you want to bring them up to?
Yeah, tell me about this. There's a new crunchy nut.
No, it's cereal.
So
That was our last review. We were eating cereal.
Do you
during
remember-
the podcast?
do you remember Kevin Daly in?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it would have been better if you were here for that. That would have been a lot funnier because he actually knows him.
Oh, dear.
So Bertie,
Nice guy.
I know for people who've heard it already, we're just going to review what you've already heard. But Bertie, yeah, he's a lovely guy. Yeah, lovely family. Bertie, an ad came up. He was waiting for me. Something happened. My computer. An ad came up on his Facebook. Was it
Mm.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're doing it on Zoom.
for a breakfast cereal with a lot of protein in it? So he went in. He looked at it, and on there was a guy called Kevin Daly who'd bought it. A guy
A
from
review,
Dublin.
Yeah.
Called Kevin Daly. And so he ended up buying we were chatting about the name of it. I think we're kind of.
I said like it was €32, but then when it came,
Jesus.
it was €32 for 4 boxes.
So we ordered it and
Yeah.
got 4 boxes and did a review of it, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
But I sent Kevin Daly a voice note on the podcast just to ask him whether he was the actual person who bought the Grandma's Crunch in Dublin, and he said that he initially said that he was.
Yeah.
Right.
Led
Just-
us right up that
just-
garden path. He did.
It was so exciting. It turned out he wasn't. But I got in touch with an old friend.
Good
Um,
stuff.
reconnect.
Good excuse.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's what happened with the Grandma's Crunch.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, waffle time.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
The waffle game.
Oh,
Such
love
an
it.
addictive sound.
It is time.
Music.
I love it. The waffle game one. I'll do it live at some stage. I've been promising to kind of learn the chords for a little while, so
Oh, yeah.
I must do that.
You can jam out when youth mass come to play.
Won't that be great? Can you believe that Youth Mass are going to be on the podcast?
That'd be class.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
it's like a dream come true.
Okay. These ones here.
So John is going to has the topic. Scottie is going to do the time,
Okay, let me just get my.
and I will do the answering
timer.
for €1,000.
I thought that if I did this topic, that you would actually get it. You get all 5.
Bertie
Oh.
would.
No, you.
Me.
Yeah,
Oh,
Technically, yes.
I think you would have.
Well, I'd like to say yes because I am looking
We
at the
all say
answers
yes.
right now.
oh, who did your man have this morning? Oh, Vince Vaughn.
Alright.
He got 2 Wedding Crashers and actor, but Jennifer Aniston was one. I wouldn't have got 5. I got 4. But I wouldn't have got 5.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston movies.
No, it was on
Was
Vince Vaughn.
was
but
that
Jennifer
an answer?
Aniston was one of the answers.
They dated, I think, did they?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, right.
Didn't even come. I was naming like his movies.
I did not know they dated.
Maybe did I?
Sorry, Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. John?
Okay, guys. Okay, Bert. You
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
So when are you going to press the button?
Yeah, whenever you say go.
Okay. Bertie,
Yes.
5 types of classic boy racer cars. Go.
Oh, Honda Civic, Galanza, Celica, Integra, an 11s, Supra,
Oh, nice. Good choice.
an FTO because Johnny had one, Mitsubishi FTO.
Yum.
Mm.
Golf, any mark of golf. A Bora,
Ooh. that
Toyota
Toyota?
Corolla,
Sorry.
one of the old Toyota Corollas.
3, 2,
Fiat
1.
Puntos.
Done.
You got 3.
Oh, no way.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad.
What one did I miss?
Ford Escort, Cosworth.
What boy racer has a Ford?
Now I'm
Ford
going to
Cosworth?
defend Bertie here. Technically, the Ford Escort Cosworth is a vintage classic,
Yeah.
not a boy racer car.
No young lad is affording to have a Ford Cosworth.
I'm pretty sure I saw a Cosworth driving around trim, a white Ford Cosworth with a young
Yeah,
fella in
and
it.
that would be about 65,000 euro to buy one of them now.
Really?
Yeah.
And then probably insured if you're a young fella.
What about just a Ford Escort?
No.
Not the same.
Even my dad's. When my dad was a boy racer, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
But no.
A
Like, no.
Focus or a Focus ST or something.
And then, unfortunately, the same with the. I'm sorry. I'm criticizing your quiz here. I do apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not a boy racer.
Thank God I'm back.
So I just googled boy racer
Boy
cars,
racer cars,
Ireland,
really?
and this
Like,
what came up.
Like a boy racer car. Like I would love a Renault 5 GT Turbo. Honestly, like that is the
What?
Well, it's not a boy.
18 to 22-year-old is
Apparently
insuring
so.
that.
It's not a boy racer car. Like that's a collector's edition. Like there's only like 5 left in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
gorgeous cars.
It looked quite small and boxy. I had a Suzuki Swift that looked quite like it.
Boxy but sexy.
Didn't probably drive like it, maybe.
Yeah, but the Renault 5 GT Turbo's beauty of a car. But yeah, I wouldn't call it a
Yeah,
boy racer
well, if
car.
you were going to say that list, right, where we've got Cosworth and you've gone the Renault, you could put like the Peugeot, the old
205
Peugeot,
GTI.
yeah, GTI in it,
Yeah.
and they'd be like the big power cars.
Would a
Maybe
Peugeot
the-
206 be a boy racer car?
The classic.
Or
306.
306 or 206?
The 306 GTI maybe.
Yeah.
But like the Glanza, yeah, you got the Glanza. You got the Golf. What other would be a boy racer car? Like
Civic?
Ford Focus,
Yeah, an ST. It's
an
a.
ST Ford
yeah, yeah.
Focus, the old models.
Yeah. Depends how much money you have, of course, as well.
A
how much it insures.
Mitsubishi Lancer Evo
Yeah.
edition.
Oh yeah.
Impreza? No?
Impreza B boy racer car.
Hmm.
But yeah, it
So
does.
I thought the Impreza was like the pinnacle of like sporty cars for that young fellas would drive around. But
Yeah.
the Cosworth,
The Cosworth would be
Vintage
a
classic.
vintage classic that a 60-year-old.
Yeah, you're
would
not
drive.
going to have any of them because like you're looking at probably boy racers now currently.
Mm.
Like so when we were younger in the noughties, you're thinking of 00 cars.
Yeah.
So that would have been the Toyota Corolla, Galanzas,
Mm.
possibly like a Zaxo. Remember the
Yeah, the Saxos.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
the what were they called? Zaxo VTRs. You
VTRs.
could have had one of them, but now at the current time,
Mm.
you're talking about cars that are probably 10 years old. So like you see a lot of the agri spec boys, they're Boras, they're Golfs. I seen a lad with a Mini as well,
Right.
like a Cooper X Works or something Mini. It was around the 2010.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Like
know.
the Italian job.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
so it has to be a
nice.
specific make and model. You couldn't take like say like a Ford Fiesta and do it up and make it a boy racer
Well, you
car.
can get a Ford Fiesta ST. That's a
Well,
weapon.
All right,
you know,
okay.
Because
We'll have
it's really light.
But you know what I mean? Just any sort of car and like put a body kit on it.
Basically,
Like
any
a Fiat
car,
Punto or something and do like
yeah, you
soup
could,
up the
because
engine and it's a boy
any
racer
car
car.
that is probably a high-powered car.
Boy
Isn't what the
racer.
boy racer would
But
have.
like, yeah,
They'd have the
It's a
downgraded
trick-
version
It's a tricky
because it
one.
wouldn't get insured.
If you did put a body kit on a 1.1 Fiesta, it's still technically a boy racer car.
Yeah, that would be more boy racer like an 18 because that's a 1 litre. They're getting insured on it.
Yeah.
Where like an actual ST is whatever. Could be a 2 litre. The Focus is a 2 litre, I think.
Like a boy racer car. I'd consider boy racer cars more on the end of, a body kitted,
Yeah, not
low
high-powered fancy
low
cars.
to mid engine car that a young lad drives to get insured on, but he has this ridiculously stupid spoiler on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Only
saw
boy racer.
the other day was one of those, it was a boy racery type car. I think it was a Beamer that he had, but he had it lowered to the point that he was going over the bumps over here.
Oh,
And
point
he
is
was going
so
up
annoying.
really slow, scratching the bottom of it as he was getting up onto the thing and scratching as he was coming down and then drove down the hill. There's another one there,
Yeah.
same thing over that. And that like 3 right through the middle of Navan. And I'd say he knew that they were there. Just scratching the whole bottom of the car. Pointless.
We played
Absolutely pointless. Maybe I'm getting old though.
a couple of weeks ago over in the pitch, and a lad came that was had a low car, didn't know there's a speed bump just inside the gate at the Garfield, left half his car and there was a speed bump.
Shit.
No.
But what I like, cars look grand when they're lowered, but they're not practical. Now some of them they can lower them and higher them up, but you look at all the speed bumps and everything, and you can't go over them or nothing like it. And the amount of speed bumps that's everywhere in Ireland now, it's just not practical.
Anti boy racer, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to have it lowered.
No, you need good shocks in your
Out of
car.
Apple Green is always a good crowd in them out there with the cars.
Yeah, is that still a thing now where the lads, remember you used to meet up on the Fairgreen in Navan and you'd all sit in a line, or as you said in...
Back to
Game of
episode
Car
1.
Park.
Yeah, we're getting a throwback to... Was it the first episode?
Yeah, first episode.
Yeah.
Car Park.
Down the Matchbox. I don't... Well, maybe I'm not in... Actually, that's actually what it is. I'm old and I'm not in town, so I don't see it. It's still a thing.
Apple Green, yeah.
Right.
I never see anybody doing it now.
No, I went out there. Was it last Saturday with Sarah? We were getting something in the shop. It was probably around 10 o'clock, and there was about 8 or 9 cars.
No
it seemed
way.
to be 2 groups as well.
Good to hear.
That's where I seen that mini. That was a quality little mini, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good to hear.
And then in Trim, going home on a Saturday night, and you'll see them on High Street. So they must have been meeting lads or going for chips or meeting lads or whatever. And like, there's be some nice cars.
Right.
Jettas, around 2012 Jetta now as well. You can see a good few of them. You know.
It's possibly another topic. Something like that would make me feel quite old. But I wonder, is there other things that you notice as we get into our 30s?
Well, I still change my plates on my car.
Yeah, you're really cool.
And I have the tinted ones. And I'd always like nice alloys, like that's not chipped. Not necessarily like...
The number plates are... Like, I have the same style number plates I've had since I was 17 years old. Like, my first car I ever had, I have the same designed number plates. The blocky ones from Trim Motor Factors.
Well, I
Do you purposely go and get them?
Yeah.
Right.
Once I have a German car, I had the German plates. Up until recently, I got the standout plates. Just for a change.
Oh, yeah, I've seen... yeah.
They're nice, those.
Yeah.
They are very
But
nice.
you have to have a
Black
German
ones.
car. There's some people that get them and it's like not a German car.
Yeah, no. Now, I know in Germany, although every car has a German number plate.
row. We've talked about German plates and
But like, you know.
Can't wait to talk about it next week.
But yeah, maybe a topic for going forward might be to have a look at stuff that makes you notice that you're actually in your 30s and getting older, that young people are doing.
I hurt my back.
Well, there's that as well. Obviously, the aches and pains, but just general stuff that the youth are doing. But
what's happening to me as I get with old age, well, I suppose I'll leave it till next week, but like literally talking to a young lad, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, and I'd be like, what age is he? Like 14? No, he's like 19. I'm like, oh, what?
that's what age I am. Oh no, wait.
What?
I'm not that age anymore.
Did we look 14 when we were 18 years old? Jeez.
Well, there's be tours that come in on a Friday, last couple of Fridays maybe in Minute, and there's lads, and these are leaving cert, maybe 5th years. There's lads with full beards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
ridiculous.
I was trying to think, did anybody have a full beard when I was in leaving cert?
I didn't
Not that I
hit
remember
puberty.
it, yeah.
One or two lads, maybe.
I was about 25 when I hit puberty. Okay. Will we?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to just go straight into the ending.
Oh, the shellbombs. I'll just say one very quickly, right?
Yeah,
So, I know the young lads still kind of dress the same when they're going out. I will say that. So, I was going through Eden Dairy there weeks ago because after we were training in Walsh Island, and there must be a junior disco on. I think it's a place called the Alley or something. And it's down the side alley at the pub or whatever, and there's buses there. So they're all getting dropped off, and I was going through down the way train probably around 7:15 maybe. And all like 14, 15-year-old girls, like all dressed up as if they were like 20 or whatever.
Jesus.
But all the lads were basically like in jeans, runners, and a t-shirt like. And just thinking, some things never change.
Yeah. But I don't think when we were going to the junior discos that the girls dressed that way. I don't remember that.
No, they were done up, but not massively done up. I don't think.
It's a
But
new
then it's the time too, where they like at the top of whatever the style was at the time, and that's just the way it was.
I guess maybe yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say about the boys' style that it hasn't moved on since
Yeah, well,
1990?
when I was 17, 18, 19, I would have wore a shirt out the whole time because you want to look that bit older.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
21, I was just wearing a t-shirt out,
Yeah.
unless it was a special occasion.
As soon as you had
I
the
went
age
through
card.
a cardigan phase then as well.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. Oh, I nearly shot myself there.
That wasn't Keoghs popcorn he was choking on the way.
No, that's long swallowed. John, you might have a shell bomb.
Do you know where the term daylight robbery came from?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah.
All right, okay.
Well, Scottie, do you?
I don't, no.
Okay, well, let's educate you then.
Okay.
I've got a feeling.
So, back in the day, you'll even notice up in Dublin as you go up there was, back in the day, back in the last century, there was a tax on windows. So the government taxed people, whoever had the most windows in their house, got more tax. So you'll see up in Dublin a few places that their windows are blocked up. Like even on, I think the Bank of Ireland has a load of windows all closed up because of the tax.
Oh,
So
right.
basically, let's say a landlord had a house and he had a load of renters in there, and he had a load of windows. So he'd block up all those windows. So all those renters in there were like in a room and no windows. So literally that's where daylight robbery came from.
Oh,
Like
that's
robbing the
interesting.
daylight.
I love that.
The JB Waffle Hour.